here we are with Aljona Savchenko and Bruno Massot, the 2018 Olympic Paris champions. And you are here in Oberstdorf at Nebelhorn Trophy, not skating this time. So how does it feel to be here in Oberstdorf, watching the competition and coaching?
That's actually nice. It's a nice feeling. I mean, we are coming to the rink. It's a different way to work, but we are still inside of this passion and inside of what we like. So it's quite different, but also a good experience.
For you, Aljona?
Yeah, it's something new, something we're still in the action, in the different perspectives. So we, it's different. It's interesting how it is to feel like a coach from you want to skate but you can't. It's it's really strange feeling.
Is it like more nerve-wracking to stand at the board to watch your skaters competing?
Well, it's for
less
me.
Stress. It's really less stress for me. I mean, I help. I give my best to help them, but after all the cards are on them hands, so they have to do the job. Me, I did my job already.
Yeah, it's a difficult part of the coaching because you need to explain the athletes how to do the job. So it's not easy because you cannot control anymore. You give your best how you want to give, but on the end it's not in your hands anymore. So it's not easy.
So when you were yesterday standing at the boards and your skaters were competing, how nervous were you, or was it? How does it compare to competing yourself?
Well, for me, it's easy to skate by myself, for sure. So this is a different side. You're nervous, but different. So you have no control. You're nervous, but on the end you understand. You skate with athletes, so I don't know. It's different.
Bruno, you said you have no stress. You're very calm and relaxed.
For me, it's not the first time that I'm on the board in the competition. It was the first time that I was alone as a coach. Normally, when I was in competition as a coach, I was always with Jeff because a lot of time you want me to be with him, and it's also good for me because then I learn. But it was the first time, that I was alone. I was not stressed because it's something that I know already. And coaching for me, I have the feeling that it's not that difficult. It's tiring, yes, because you give really everything, a lot of energy, but I really love what I do, and it's very good to give your experience, to share something, and you're not stressed, you have to control the stress of the others now. So it's a different way to work on the stress and to work on figure skating completely. So it's very, very good.
And the daily work when you train your skaters at home and work with them, so how did you adjust to that different kind of work?
It's another style of life. So personally, I need to get used to it. First weeks of working like this, I was really tired. Now I start to get this routine of practice as coach, staying in the board. It's cold, finally, it's very cold in the race rink. But, especially in Switzerland, yeah. But no, I really like it.
For you, Aljona, you also went to... for you it was a little... Bruno had planned from the very beginning to continue working with Jeff as a coach. But then for you it was came as a surprise. And suddenly Alex and Chris wanted to be coached by you.
Well, no, I was already thinking that if I don't skate anymore, that I want to share my experience and my my life with athletes and to help. So in my head I was already prepared. So it's not that it's new. It's just different, and you need to think differently. So you need to do differently. It's different life also for me, because for me maybe it's more hard because I move too much. So normally I will do like 3 hours break in a day, and all days I am always do some. So for me it's more difficult because I need move. My body needs stress, my body needs run, my body needs jumps. So I have too much energy, so it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I saw videos you were doing like triple combination, so you keep practicing.
Well, you know, I fell in the beginning when I started to coach Alex and Chris. I went to US for 4 weeks, and I didn't do so much skating, so I was busy in coaching, and then after all days I was so dead. For me I was exhausted and I couldn't do my lifestyle. So and when I come back I realized that my body not good. I don't feel right. I start to move more, and I felt, okay, this is what I need. I start to feel better when I move. When I move and coach, then I'm in the right position. So for me it's also challenging to learn balance, yeah. Because I think we are the athletes, this change, we need to feel what we need to do. You cannot just stop and do nothing, because then your heart, like athletes are big, we need to do something for us.
It could be dangerous if you totally stop. So.
Yeah.
And so Bruno, you also keep skating a little bit for yourself, and I mean, of course, you practice with Aljona for the shows, and we will talk about that too. But so when you are alone, you're also skating a little bit for yourself.
I did some training. Yeah, I was when is Jeff coaching there, doing like a stroking session. Then I'm working a little bit, and also when I coach anyway, I'm showing the exercise. I'm doing the exercise with the kids and everything. So I keep skating, of course.
Yes, and you have you will skate in shows. You go to Holiday on Ice. You prepared a special version of your Olympic program.
Yeah.
And you also created new exhibition programs. What can you tell us about your exhibition programs?
Actually, we cannot say a lot about this exhibition program.
It's still a work in progress? Or it's still secret?
Which one? The new one that we create for this
Ice?
week, or the one we create for Holiday on Ice?
If you can't talk about the one for Holiday on Ice, you can talk about the other one.
So we'll talk about the other one. We create something completely different and very special. Usually in pair skating we see elements, even in show number. Now we tried something else. It's a very long show number. It's 5 minutes 30, which is very long for a show number. And but there is only 3 elements in it. So we give everything in the choreography. So we try to see another side of figure skating with contemporary dance, and it's still we still need to work on it. It's very difficult for us, very difficult number, but it starts to be better and better, and we hope on Saturday will be great, even if it's still not finished, because it has to be longer than this.
Yeah, normally so we ask Benoit Richaud because I think this is a new generation for choreography in general, because it's something what nobody do, or like we used to simple version of choreography, and I see a lot of work of Bruno, and I was like, oh my god, this is completely different. This is what we need to go. So, and he tried to do the story, what we need to show. It's like, normally it's 6 minutes, should be 6 minutes, and we still not finished. So we do the short version for this exhibition because we want to show the direction. So the first steps, but it's piece of art.
Yeah, it's something really. I watched some of the training, so it looks really interesting. So it's something really, and I think the difficulty might be in that because there are not so many elements that you have to draw people into it by other things like more expression and choreography.
The most important in this show number will be the choreography and the interpretation of the music.
Yeah.
This is the hardest point on this show exhibition.
But I remember last year's exhibition program was also in that direction already.
Kind of, yeah, with more elements, more lifts, but now, yeah, it's more theatrical, this new one.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you want to perform? Because you are going to be on several shows on Holiday on Ice in the fall and winter, and where else will you perform and maybe show this beautiful new number?
Well, we hope that we will show more and more, not just by Holiday on Ice. We have Art on Ice this year in February. We have Music on Ice in January. We have in Germany Daniel shows. So we will show maybe in Daniel shows this number because we want to show the new direction, and if we have chance to show in Japan or in all other countries, we will do our best.
And because Bruno has moved to Switzerland and you are still based in Oberstdorf, so how often can you train together, or you don't need to train so much together?
Well, it's not that far, so we can always find a way to find each other, to have a practice, and a week of practice, 2 weeks of practice. So 2 weeks ago, Aljona went to Switzerland, and then we built the new show numbers, and now I'm here in Oberstdorf, so it's also good for training. We find a way. We find a way.
Yeah. So after we go to Belgium for Holiday on Ice, so we will practice there. It's always, but I think we are so how you say, erwachsen.
Grown up.
We grown up, and like we could skate like 2 months together, and we come back and we do triple twist or triple throws without thinking. So I think we know each other so well for the practice that of course you need always to move your body, that you don't go too far.
And of course, Aljona said that it's still sort of looking at the skaters competing and feels like she would like to be competing herself. Do you feel a little the same way, or you are saying, oh no, still thinking what maybe?
Right now, I really like this new life, and I appreciate day after day. So I cannot say right now what I want for the future. I just take my life like it is. I have priority who's coming soon,
family,
so
yes, right
it's so many things to think that I cannot think right now about my future. I need to think also a bit of my wife, because she was by my side for these 4 years, giving everything also for me, so I would like to give her a bit more now.
And do you still, how often maybe have you gone back and looked at your Olympic performance or world's performance since the Olympics or after the end of the season, let's say?
I didn't watch it so often, I think, like Aljona, but yeah, it's happened that I watch it, of course. And it's funny because now I have the vision of the coach. I still see the little details who were wrong. So so it's fun. It's fun, but it's good memories.
And for you, how is it? How is the emotion when you watch the program again?
I watch sometimes. So, or if somebody show me or text me a video and we skate, so then it remind me. Of course, it's you never forgot these memories, and it's nice to watch. But also, like Bruno said, I can see details where we can do better, but it's normal.
So yeah, maybe we will see one day something even better. Okay, thank you very much, and we wish you good luck for the future.
Thank you.
And a lot of fun with the shows and everything else what is coming up for you.
Thank you.
You.